Hey guys, as some of you probably saw in one of my later videos, I've had a bit of trouble with the ute not getting started properly and the battery went flat. I think I might have to walk home. I just parked the ute here and she won't start. The battery's flat. And I've been to talked to the mechanic. I'm pretty sure it's the alternator and the regulator's not charging the battery properly. It's not charging it at all anymore actually. And I've got to get that fixed, but anyway, in the meantime I've thought, well, it's a good excuse to go out and get something I've been wanting to get for a long time. So I went out and I've got this. It's an iTechworld JS80 jump starter. It's a 3000 amp jump starter, but you can always also use it for a power bank as well, or to run your fridge or whatever for a bit if you're in an emergency. Charging my phone, my cameras, and everything else I need. So I'll just do a bit of a review on it and show you what's in the box and how it works. Okay, we'll just get it out the box. It's really nice packaging. It comes with all the things you need. I'll open it up. There we go. Nice case. Package it up quite nicely if you're interested in that. I'm more interested in what's in the contents. There we go. So there's the unit itself. Torch in the front here. And that's your output for your jump starter cables, which are in here. Good clamps on them. They feel like pretty heavy duty. Good heavy cables. Put that aside. And here's the power delivery port. So where you charge it, or you can do a fast charge, and you get 60 watt input and output out of that one. Got USB ports in there. Your DC port there. There's your power on button, and it tells you, all the LED indicators tell you what percentage the battery's got left in it inside this. And here's your jump start button there, so you push that one, and when you got your leads going plugged in, and plug it onto your battery, then push the button, and once the light goes green and stays green, you can go and charge your jump start your battery. Some instructions, user warranty guide thing. Good. It's like a 20 watt wall charger for it. There's another 20 watt car charger. It's a USB-C to USB-C lead, and the DC cigarette lighter socket adapter. So yeah, everything here that you really need to use to get you out of trouble. So yeah, let's take it out to the ute and see how she works to start the ute. The batteries should be pretty well dead at the moment. I don't think it'll start, so we'll take it out and give her a run. Okay, so the battery's dead. Have a listen to this. Okay. And that's what it's been like. We've been out in the paddock, so we'll see what this thing can do. We'll plug it into the port, oblong one at the bottom, plug that in, we'll sit that there, there. Righto, so now we'll turn that on. I'll just do it one more time just so you can listen to hear what it sounds like. Okay, so I'll turn it on. I'll press the thing, click. Now I'll turn the key. Run really well. What more can I say? That's quite impressive. I'll just switch it off. Actually no, I won't switch it off because otherwise I can't go in it. I'll show you a bit later. I'll plug it into a few different things and show you maybe the fridge running and whatever else on it. So today I've been out. I've had to use that jump starter a fair few times already today because, as you know, the battery's dead in my ute. It was dead flat when I left this morning, and so every time I've had to start it, I've had to get the jump starter out just to get it to run. But so which has been a fair few times today, like at least, I probably started at least 10 times with the jump starter today, and every time it's just performed flawlessly. Just like I've got a brand new battery in the ute, so it's still saying it's on 100% on the charge indicator on the battery. The iTechworld advertise that their battery charger can charge numerous times, so far that's proving right. So what I'm going to test now, I've got my angle fridge here, and I'm going to get a couple of drone batteries to charge, some GoPro batteries to charge here too in this charging case, and put my phone onto charge as well, and we'll just see how long it takes to flatten this battery in this iTechworld charger. I'm probably not even going to flatten it properly because apparently it can run a fridge for 6 to 8 hours, so what is the time? Just after 10 o'clock at night, so I don't feel like sitting up that long waiting for it. But I'm confident it can do what they say they can do, so I just want to put it to the test and see how we go. Okay, so here we've got our iTechworld JS80 jump starter, and I'm going to plug into the power delivery mode because the drone batteries take at least 30 amps to a 30 watt charger to charge them at a fast charge them. So I'm plugging them in, going to plug that into there. Actually, before I do that, I've realised that to turn it on properly you got to press and hold it for 3 seconds, the lights will flash, and then you can use the power with the DC port, because you can plug the lead into the power delivery and a USB and it'll charge, but the unit's not actually turned on properly, but it has to be turned on to be able to charge anything out of the DC cigarette lighter socket. So there you go, that one's drone's charging. Now I'll plug my GoPro batteries into the USB port. And you can see there, one of them is already charged. The other one is charging, the other port's empty, so it's not turned on. And that's working alright. Now I'll plug a third one into there. Now I'll put my phone onto charge. As you can see, it's on 21% and it's charging. So I'll sit that there. Now, See whether this is going to work. Plug the power DC port in, get my lead for the fridge, and we'll see if she starts up. Oh. Well, she ran for a second and then stopped. Maybe she's overloading it with all that on there. I'll unplug the power delivery. There you go, it must have been a little bit too much for it. Draw on that. If I plug the drone batteries in now that the fridge is running. And it cuts out, so it's a little bit too much. And that cuts the fridge out too. So the fridge doesn't like running when it's putting out, when the power deliveries. Maybe it's a safety feature too, but it should be able to charge. Charge the GoPro batteries with a slower port. Do a bit slower charge. As you can see there, it's doing a slower charge, it's not as putting out as many amps. When you got it on the power delivery port, it'll usually cycle through the LEDs pretty quick. So yeah, the fridge is running. See how long she goes for. I'll let it go for a while and see what happens. Okay, so it's been on for about an hour and the 25% battery is flashing now. Drone battery is fully charged. So I'll disconnect them. The fridge, the compressor only just cut out, so it was warm when I turned it on. So the compressor's been running for pretty much a whole hour just to chill it down. And so that's probably what's chewed up all the power. These old fridges, they do use a fair bit of power. So I'm not exactly sure on how much. It's still putting power out of here. I can unplug the fridge and I'll show you. Put the 12 volt socket in there so that all the light lights up, so there's still power there. Plug the fridge back in, and I think the compressor's just cut out because it's got down to temperature. It doesn't run it as long as I expected it would, but this old fridge probably uses a bit more power than some of the more modern ones, but it's been running flawlessly for the last hour. But if your fridges are really cold and it's only got to cut the compressor in every so often, you should get a lot more time out of it than that. So, I won't put it to its test anyway. So, it's still charging the GoPro battery. I haven't charged it since, and I've started a ute about probably at least 10 times with it since I charged it. And so run the fridge for an hour, charge my drone batteries, charging my GoPro battery the whole time. Probably less than 25% left. So anyway, all in all, I'm pretty happy with how it's performed under the circumstances. There you go, it just cut back in again. So the compressor's cut back in and it's still running. Anyway, I'm going to switch it off at there. So anyway, just a quick disclaimer. I bought this jump starter with my own money, so I have no affiliation with iTechworld, and I can honestly say I highly recommend it. It's a very good product, and I can recommend it to anyone who's in the market for a good quality jump starter. Has got this torch on here, which is supposed to be 500 lumens, but it's a bit of an excuse for the torch, but that's all it really needs to be able to see what you're doing. It is good having the torch there because here's your excuse me, here's where your jump starter leads plug in. So your torch will be facing where you got to work with the jump starter. If you're out in the dark at night, obviously it's only water resistant with all these ports closed with these little rubber caps over them all. But iTechworld JS80, and I highly recommend it. And there is a sale on at the moment, which is what I bought it on. Their sale is, I think it's an up to 80% off site-wide sale, and they've got free shipping. I'm pretty sure they're made in Australia too. It's an Australian-owned company over in Western Australia, and as far as I can find out, they are made in Australia. So that's why, another reason why I bought this one too, because I like to support Australian-made products and Australian companies, as if they're going to make quality products here, and I'll very more than happy to spend a little bit extra and support the Australian companies. But I'll put some links in the description below. You can head over to the iTechworld, and they've got a big sale on at the moment for Black Friday at the time of this video, so head over there and check them out and grab one while they're on sale. They're currently, for the sort of set that I got, which is the jump starter and the leads and everything else, and the hard carry case, $349 Australian dollars at the moment. I think it's usually about 500. So yeah, if you want a good jump starter, head over there and look at that. And also they've got all sorts of other inverters and lithium deep cycle batteries for your vehicle, and dual battery systems and all sorts of other things, caravan batteries, whatever. Head over there and check them out, and hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next video.